Hey, this is Miss Kat, and I am really quickly going to go over the 4 questions that were on the quick check for Thursday, March 18th, just to make sure everybody understands. So we're going to use these values for the variables to evaluate these particular expressions, and each one the expression changes. So let's take a look here. If it's x plus y plus z, all we're going to do is substitute. So we know that x is -3 and y is 4 and z is -12. -3 plus a +4, there's one extra positive, so that's a +1, plus the -12. Well, 1 plus a -12, there are more negatives, and there are 11 more negatives, so it will be that. Remember that the algorithm for addition, when you have two different signs, is you subtract, so 4 minus 3, which is 1, and you take the sign of the number that had the biggest absolute value. Well, the absolute value here is 3, and the absolute value here is 4. Since 4 has a bigger absolute value, we keep the positive. Okay? So that would be this answer right here. Let's take a look at number 5. In number 5, it's the exact same type of problem, except we are reevaluating. And there were a few of you that got this problem correct and the answer key was incorrect. I've gone back and fixed that, so a few of you guys have 25 more points. I think there was just 2 of you. But we're going to add, so -3 plus -3 plus 4 plus 4. Well, the two -3's together make a -6, because again, if you're adding like signs, we add them together and keep their sign. And then we're going to add these guys together. Remember that the associative and commutative properties allow us to sort of rearrange addition problems in any order that we want and group them any way that we want to. So I'm going to group all my negatives together and all my positives together. And then from there, I'm going to look, well, what do I have more of? I have more positives. How many more positives? 2. So the answer here is going to be +2. All right, let's take a look at question number 6. Use the following values of the variables to evaluate the expression. It's the same problem again, but this time we've got some absolute values. So first we're going to just substitute. That is step number 1. I should have said that at the very beginning. And then we're going to solve. Well, the absolute value of -3 is 3. The absolute value of 4 is 4. And the absolute value of -12 is 12. Remember that an absolute value is the distance that number is from 0 on a number line. And distance doesn't care what direction I'm traveling in. So it's always positive. So when we add this, we get 7 plus 12, which is 19. And it's +19, which is right here. All right. And last but not least, let's take a look at question number 7. On question number 7, again, we're evaluating. So let's just do the substitution first. -3 plus 4, absolute value of that, plus the absolute value of 4 plus -12. Well, in here, okay, I have more positives, and I have 1 more positive. So it's going to be the absolute value of 1. Plus, here I have more negatives, so I know my answer is negative, and I have 8 more negatives. Once I take their absolute values, I get 1 plus 8 for a grand total of 9. And that is the solution. Hope this helps, and I will see you guys again soon.